The following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Coming up, the call is in for another big week of high school sports action. Old Tappan's Alex Kranzler shows us why he's one of New Jersey's best on the diamond. We'll show you his pitching jam against top 10 Ramsey. Hunterdon Central comes to the GMC and scores a big softball win at St. Thomas Aquinas. Mountain Lakes has had Del Barton's number in lacrosse, but the Green Wave stake their claim as an early season number one. Summit continues to dominate in girls lacrosse. The Hilltoppers knock off yet another top-ranked team. Plus, we take you to Ocean Township to talk with a quarterback coach who's working with some of the state's top triggermen. Before you sit for Sunday dinner, we've got the recipe for another great week of New Jersey high school sports. Jersey Sports Zone TV starts now.
Jersey Sports Zone! Jersey Sports Zone!
Welcome to another edition of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. The spring season has seen us see some of the best talent across the state, and this week's show is no different. We're going to get started with a marquee pitching matchup in North Jersey. Let's check out the highlights from Old Tappan taking on Ramsey. Two of the state's best arms square off in North Jersey. Old Tappan's Alex Kranzler has not given up an earned run in 3 starts with a strikeout to walk ratio of 31-4. The Vanderbilt commit had a worthy adversary in Ramsey's Will Kirk. The lefty, one of the top juniors in the state, he's on his way to the University of Virginia. Kirk worked through a bases-loaded jam in the first and settled in. We're scoreless through 2. Top of the third, Ramsey gets its first base runner on a walk, but Kranzler bears down. There's strike 3, and the throw down to second is on the money. A strike him out, throw him out to end the threat. Great shoot by freshman catcher Anthony Onembo. Goose eggs on the scoreboard through 2.5. Bottom 3, Elon Ovek, the base hit up the middle. Eric Cha, who doubled, comes in to score the game's first run. Old Tappan takes a 1-0 lead. Kirk was looking to limit the damage, but Alex Giaffre hits it hard. It's off the second baseman's glove for a base hit. An RBI single gives Old Tappan a 2-0 lead. In the fourth, another big run for the Golden Knights. Eric Cha had a day. This is an RBI single, his 3rd hit of the ballgame. Cha went 3 for 3 with 2 doubles, a run, an RBI, and a stolen base. It's now 3-0 Old Tappan. Kranzler got better as the game went deeper. He's got a great fastball, but his slider and curveball are top-notch. This pitch drops off the table. Kranzler would strike out the side of the 5th, his fastball in the low 90s, and he really started piling up the Ks in the final frames. The Old Tappan ace gave up his first earned run of the season on a sac fly in the 6th, but it didn't take away from a sensational performance. Kranzler throws 92 pitches on a 3-hitter, walking just 1 and striking out a dozen. 3-1 is your final. Old Tappan is now 8-2 on the season. Alex Kranzler was hyped up for his matchup against Kirk. His ERA in 4 starts, a sparkling 0.3.
It's always fun when you get to take the ball against a guy like him. For me and also for our team, we had the energy from the time all of us got into school. And just to all of us be there together, play well, throw the ball well, catch the ball well, string along hits, it's just a fun day.
Hey, I'm Mike Frankel in Egg Harbor Township. 2 of the best public schools in the state square off as Bridgewater Raritan makes the long trip to South Jersey to take on the EHT Eagles. No score in the top of the third, 2 on for Matt Fattori. And the junior gets into this one. Fattori sends it deep to left. That ball is gone. A 3-run homer for Matt Fattori. The Panthers on the board in a big way as BR grabs a 3-zip lead. Later in the inning, a runner on for Kevin Lee. And this ball is crushed. Lee goes yard to center. A 2-run shot for the senior Kevin Lee. 2 homers in the frame for the Panthers. BR leads 5-0. Top of the fourth, here come the Panthers again. A runner on for Matt Fattori, and Fattori does it again. Fattori crushes another home run, this time a 2-run jack. Bottom of the fifth, it's Cagna at the plate now with 2 runners aboard. Cagna puts a charge into one, high and deep to right center. See ya! A 3-run bomb for the sophomore Jake Cagna. The Eagles right back in the game, now trailing 7-5. Top of the sixth, though, 2 outs for J.R. Rosado. Rosado with a base knock into left. Michael Fattori hustles around to score from second. That makes it 8-5, and then the floodgates open. Bases loaded for pinch hitter Frankie Verano. And Verano rips a double into the left field corner. That'll clear the bases. It's Verano's first at-bat of the season as he was coming off a knee injury from football season. 16-5 your final in 6 innings. Bridgewater Raritan brings the bats down south.
Nery Rodriguez coming to you from Edison for a top 20 softball showdown as number 11 St. Thomas Aquinas hosting number 16 Hunterdon Central. Central scoring on a wild pitch in the top of the third. Bottom 3, Haley Weiserzak has runners at first and second. Weiserzak lines it up the middle. That scores 1, and we are all tied up. In steps Mary Kate Murray for the next at-bat. Murray with 8 home runs already this year goes oppo to right. 1 run scores. Trojans take a 2-1 lead as Central gets the out at third. Impressive outing for Albany commit Haley Weiserzak. She came into this one with 97 strikeouts, 8 Ks for her in the top of the fifth. She'd finish with 10. Same inning, Celia Totero has a runner at first. Totero gets behind this one, and it's gone! Celia Totero with a 2-run shot retakes the lead for the Red Devils. They go ahead 3-2. Grace Greisler would add a solo home run in the top of the sixth. Sophomore Emily Van Cleef also showing off her skills in the circle. 6 strikeouts for her entering the seventh as she tries to preserve a 4-3 lead after St. Thomas scores on an error. Van Cleef with nerves of steel closes this one out with a 1-2-3 inning. 4-3 your final. Number 16 Hunterdon Central takes down number 11 St. Thomas Aquinas to improve to 8-3. The Red Devils snap STA's 7-game win streak as Celia Totero goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, including a home run. Central losing in the North 2 Group 4 sectional final last year with aspirations of making it back to a championship, and I wouldn't count them out. For Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Nery Rodriguez.
I'm Mike Frankel in Egg Harbor Township. Already some great plays on this episode of Jersey Sports Zone. We have a lot more coming your way later in the show in the JSZ Top 10. That's still ahead. Jersey Sports Zone will be right back.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we, so don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You're there for them. We're here for you. Get back the life you love.
Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Jay Cook with JerseySportsZone.com here in Oradell. Week 3 of the New Jersey High School lacrosse season featured some of the best matchups we've seen so far this year. The top teams in Bergen County, Morris County, and Union County all went to battle. The action starts on Thursday as Bergen Catholic and Don Bosco Prep reignite an all-time great rivalry. We pick up in the second quarter with the Ironmen leading 3-2. Princeton commit Mark Marino is Bosco's leading scorer so far this year. He buries a tough angle shot here. Both Marino and Brady Scaletti went to work early in this game. Scaletti, only a sophomore, has a hat trick in just the first half. Bosco's offense and defense were cooking against Bergen Catholic. Goalie Colton Carfello made 18 saves over the course of this game. The Ironmen lead 8-3 at the halftime break. Then we came out of the break and Brady Scaletti kept on firing. The sophomore is a problem. Scaletti's fourth goal of the game nearly put a hole in the back of the net. Bosco leads 9-3. And it was all Don Bosco the rest of the way. They battled to a 12-7 win. The Ironmen have now defeated Bergen Catholic in 5 straight games. They continue to be at the top of the mountain in Bergen County.
I felt like the moment we got here, we were just ready to go. The energy was there, and then once we hit the field, we knew what we had to do, and we did it.
Now over to Morris County for a showdown between two lacrosse titans. Mountain Lakes and Delbarton go to war every single year. The Lakers have won the last 4 matchups dating back to May of 2019. The Lakers were locked in early. Matt Sentowski had laser focus between the pipes. Here's a save from close distance. Lakes with a 1-0 lead early. And the Lakers had some style points too. Peep the no-look pass. Giacomo Bavacqua to Kevin Gillespie. That's a thing of beauty. The Lakers have a 2-0 lead at the end of 1. The second quarter comes around and the Green Wave come alive. TJ Coffey sneaks a fastball through and they're on the board. Then Vincent Ferrara shows great change of direction to score and tie it up. It's 2-2 here. But Delbarton's calling card in this game was their defense. This is Jake Melchione on the interception. Look at the wheels on the Villanova long stick commit. The Green Wave quickly get it into the offensive zone, and then a loose ball in front is put away by Nick Dotro. Delby has a 5-2 lead at the halftime break. After intermission, Mountain Lakes works to close the gap as Bavacqua hits for 1, but the Green Wave answer 59 seconds later. Coffey hits Sean Disick in stride. Delbarton is in control at the end of 3. It's 6-3. Lakes would score early in the 4th to make it a 2-goal game, but again, Delbarton's defense comes up big. Aiden Troy had 11 saves in this game. And from this point on, Delbarton's offense took care of the rest. TJ Coffey scores his 2nd goal of the game, this one from a tough angle. And Greg Doyle scored his 2nd of the game as well. This is the dagger with 2 minutes left on the clock. Delbarton rolls to an 8-4 win. The Green Wave reaffirmed their position as the #1 team in New Jersey after battling in one of the state's great rivalries.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to battle against these guys, and I feel like we both circle these games on the calendar, and I feel like it's just hard work goes into it, and I feel like it's just great to come out victorious in this one.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here, coming to you from Summit for a girls lacrosse top 20 showdown as the #1 ranked 4-1 Hilltoppers host #2 5-1 Oak Knoll. With no tournament of champions, this could be considered the girls' lax game of the year, and Lily Spinner going right to work. 15 seconds in, no mercy. The Yale commit draws first blood for Summit. John Hopkins commit Jane Freeman follows that up with a pair of goals. The Hilltoppers out to an early 3-0 lead with 18:35 left in the first. Later, sisters Lauren and Kate Riley trading goals, both committed to Dartmouth, and Summit has a commanding 7-1 lead as 9:38 remains. And you can't leave the Hilltoppers anytime. With 4 seconds left in the half, Anya Wardle beats the buzzer, and the Richmond commit will give Summit an 8-2 lead at the break. Hilltoppers still with a comfortable lead in the second. 5 minutes in, Georgetown commit Sophia Loshirt sinks her 3rd goal of the day to complete the hat trick. She'd finished the game with 4 goals. Royals down 9-3. Scoring is nice, but the defensive effort from Summit was huge in this one. Virginia commit Cece Webb helping lock down an offense that was averaging 13 goals a game coming in. 11-4 your final, #1 Summit improving to 5-1. The state's top-ranked team making a statement that they are the ones to beat in this rematch of last year's Tournament of Champions final. Jane Freeman and Lauren Riley both with 2 goals in this one. Freeman also had an assist. With Summit's only loss coming to an out-of-state opponent, you have to wonder if any team in New Jersey can stop them.
It feels very great. We've been anticipating this game the whole week. I think we really executed from the offensive end to the defensive end, and we came in really prepared and hyped. We just go in with all of our effort, and we know it's a big game versus Oak Knoll. They're our rivals, and worked hard and put all of our efforts in from the warm-ups to the end of the game.
Time to take a break. When we come back, New Jersey's quarterback whisperer has mentored Kenny Pickett to the NFL, and he's still molding great signal callers in the Garden State. We'll meet Tony Racioppi when Jersey Sports Zone continues.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one. Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
We go into the JSE archives for a blast from the past, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Former Miss Hoop Zone Destiny Adams is returning to the Garden State after announcing her transfer to Rutgers University. Back in 2019, Rich Crampana saw Adams lead Manchester Township to their first Shore Conference tournament title.
Then, how about Destiny Adams running the floor again? The dish to Kamari Reynolds. 4 quick points for the Hawks. It's a 39-33 Manchester lead. Correa and Destiny Adams are a devastating 1-2 punch. Here, Destiny cleaning up on the glass off the Correa miss. And one more great connection from the Adams sisters. Destiny Adams had 19 points and 10 rebounds to earn MVP honors. Blast from the Past is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 5 years.
Tony Racioppi isn't for all the fancy titles and gimmicky names. He's just a quarterback coach.
It's just the end of the day, it's teaching and coaching. So that's all it's really down to, and I love just going out to a field like this and getting a couple guys out there and just want to work hard and get better.
Racioppi is one of the region's most respected QB coaches and is nearly a year removed from a huge celebration when his longtime protege and former Ocean Township great Kenny Pickett was selected 20th overall by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 2022 draft.
That moment hearing his name called and being 2 feet behind him was like one of the best moments of my life. Just because we've spent so much time together, I know how much he cares and how hard he's worked because I've been there almost every step of the way with him through this process. So
the connection between Racioppi and Ocean Township football was years in the making. He and Spartans head coach Don Klein have been friends for decades.
When you talk about what people are born to do, Tony's born to develop quarterbacks. He's got great knowledge, he's got great experience, but he's also got a great personality, and kids really enjoy being around him.
With the NFL offseason in full swing, Racioppi is in high demand. He coaches 18 current pro quarterbacks. Pickett, Gardner Minshew, and former St. John Vianney star Anthony Brown are some notable players. 6 more have enlisted him in draft preparations.
if not hear their name called next weekend, at least end up, signing a contract and in camp. So it's going to be an exciting time, like always.
Racioppi and Klein have joined fellow renowned quarterback coach Chris Hickson at Ocean Township High School this weekend for the QB IQ camp. Passers of all ages equally put their minds and arms to the test.
And the opportunity to bring this type of development camp to the area, to New Jersey, is great for quarterbacks across the state.
Evolving everybody's game to hopefully maximize their potential at the end of the day, right? It's getting to go as high as they possibly can with the talents that they have.
There was no shortage of New Jersey passers in attendance. Don Bosco Prep quarterback Nick Minicucci is coming off a great senior season and is just months away from heading to the University of Delaware. RBC's Frankie Williams has generated D1 buzz after a breakout sophomore season with the Casey's. Brick Memorial's Connor Dietz almost put up 4,000 total yards as a junior, and new Hunt School quarterback Miles O'Neill showcased a great skill set.
Yeah, you might have some assumptions on Northeast football, but when you get up here, all of a sudden, they're not just diamonds in the rough. They're significantly put together. You get guys here that throw efficiently, their sequencing is correct, and obviously being around Tony, you're going to get that.
And for Rasiopi, that is no secret.
So, it's trending in the right direction in the state of New Jersey.
Reporting from Ocean Township, I'm Jay Cook, JerseySportsZone.com.
Time for one more break. When we come back, the best plays captured by our cameras are on the way. Get ready for another great edition of JSZ Top 10 Plays.
If you need to see a doctor, RWJ Barnabas Health has 2 easy ways to do it from anywhere. You can see an urgent care provider 24/7 on any device with our Telemed app. Or use our website to book a virtual visit with an RWJ Barnabas Health Medical Group provider or specialist, even as a new patient. You've taken every precaution, and so have we, so don't delay your care any longer. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on JerseySportsZone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you.
What's going on, everyone? Neri Rodriguez here. This week on the recruiting roundup, a Ramapo quarterback shook up social media as he announced he will continue his football career at Michigan. Let's get to know Jack Grusser. The 6'1" quarterback threw for 2,116 yards and 28 touchdowns for Ramapo during his senior campaign, while also rushing for an additional 6 scores. The Raiders went 8-3, reaching the North 1 Group 4 championship. In 2 varsity seasons, Grusser finishes his career with nearly 5,000 passing yards and 78 total TDs. Originally committed to Harvard, the class of 2023 prospects sent shockwaves across the New Jersey high school football community when he announced he will lace it up for the Michigan Wolverines this fall.
We're just about set to wrap up another thrilling episode of Jersey Sports Zone. Of course, before we do, time to bring you the JSZ Top 10. You know the drill, the very best from the baseball diamond, the softball field, lacrosse, and more. Here they are, the Jersey Sports Zone Top 10 Plays of the Week. Number 10.
Bergen Catholic's defense, well, they will end this game in style. Check out a picturesque 6-4-3 double play to end it. That is a thing of beauty, and it deserves one more look. That is Jamie Z with a smooth toss to Harrison Serto, and the senior fires a strike to complete the double play. 8-6 is your final.
Number 9.
Then we came out of the break, and Brady Scaletti kept on firing. The sophomore is a problem. Scaletti's 4th goal of the game nearly put a hole in the back of the net. Bosco leads 9-3.
Number 8. 2-on for Sophia Spataco, and the sophomore slugs this one. Crushed deep to center, that ball gets out in a hurry. A 3-run bomb for Spataco to blow the game open. EHT now leads 6-0. Number 7.
Now the Bees, well, they are really buzzing. DJ Jacobs makes a diving stop at first base. Look at that for a 3-1 putout. It deserves another look. Jacobs with a true web gem to keep the momentum with Bayonne. It's still a 10-4 game.
Number 6.
Quinnipiac commit TJ Coffey, so hype, leaves his feet for the score with 5:50 left. We have to run that back. Green Wave ahead 2-0 after 1.
Number 5. Later in the third, it's a fly ball into foul territory and right. Frank's on the run, and he makes another diving catch. Logan Frank's on fire in right field for the Hermits. We're still scoreless through 3. Number 4.
Top of the third, Ramsey gets its first base runner on a walk, but Kranzler bears down. There's strike 3, and the throw down to second is on the money. A strike him out, throw him out to end the threat. Great shoot by freshman catcher Anthony Onembo. Goose eggs on the scoreboard through 2.5.
Number 3.
Barlovic wasn't done at the plate either. He turns on another pitch. And check this out. It bounces off the high school. You don't see that very often. Barlovic with his second homer in this game. It's a 2-run shot. Bergenfield now leads 10-3.
Number 2.
The Mustangs were looking for more in the fifth. Addison Datillo with a fly ball to deep right. Alyssa Morales in right field makes an unbelievable catch. She hangs on to it. What a grab by the freshman. Take another look at this one. Morales collides with teammate Francesca Sinelli. Both players were banged up, but they stayed in the game. Alyssa Morales, a stellar web gem.
And the number 1 play of the week.
But they're not done. Bayonne will load the bases once more. This time it's for Chris Valencia. Caven Point is one of the biggest ballparks in the state, and Valencia uncorks a nuke. It rolls 400 feet to the fence, and Valencia will churn out an inside the park grand slam. Unreal! Valencia's big shot gives Bayonne a 10-4 lead midway through the third.
Special thanks once again to RWJ Barnabas Health, who allow us to bring a new level of exposure to high school athletes, not only on TV here on WLNY, but each and every day on JerseySportsZone.com. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. for more high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
I'm the director of the Cancer Center, designated by the National Cancer Institute.
We are here to make an important distinction.
There are cancer centers.
And there are NCI-designated cancer centers.
Recognized for world-class research
and positive impact on their communities.
No single person is going to cure cancer.
It'll take a team effort.
That's what an NCI-designated cancer center is all about. In New Jersey, there's only one, Rutgers Cancer Institute in New Jersey, together with RWJ Barnabas Health.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding was a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.